Hi and welcome back to the another tutorial of this ZBrush basic series. This tutorial is a continuation of my previous tutorial where I had explained the use of brushes, different kind of brush you can use to create your character. In this section I will cover the fiber mesh that you can use to add the hair details, and you can add the grass, etc. So stay tuned and keep watching. So this is my characters, and there are two ways of adding hair details. In many cases actually we add hair details like that. So I just select some details. So you can do some masking. No. So you can do one thing, instead of going it you can click on the IMM brushes, just like that I had covered in the previous tutorial. You can go and you can select any tool so that I can add it, right? And then I can just modify it by move brush. You can go and split this, click on the split and mask points, so you'll be able to separate this geometry from the face. And now you can just edit it. I can just move it. Add the face detail. As you can see, so this is a very common way to add the hair details. Alright, so you move your hairs to match with the hairline. Don't worry much about the detailing because this is a very rough concept and we are just exploring the sections and the power potential of these brushes. So this is a traditional way of adding the hair details. This is quite good when you want to create the character for digital printing, 3D printing. So basically I have added the geometry and then modified to look like a hair. So I have modified it and added some more details. And this is quite fastest way of showing up the concept. But what if I want to wear the realistic hairs? So for that I will go right. So it works in some cases but not in this. I can add the beard also. So I'll go and I can add some beard, and you can see this looks very good. But if you want to add the realistic looking hair details, then there are another set of brushes that are dedicated for modifying these fiber meshes. So for that, if you want to add a fiber to your character, you have to first go and select go and mask some area where you want to add the fiber mesh. So I will select the sculpt, a simple a common area, and then I will go and click on the fiber mesh panel. So in the tool panel, there is a fiber mesh panel. You can just click and click on the preview. So if you notice, you can see the hairs that are looking quite good, and you can actually modify them. You can go and click on the preview, so that gives you the preview on your viewport that how the hairs will look like. You can modify them into modifiers, so you can increase and decrease max fiber count. You can change the length. You can also change the revolve radius. Coverage. So basically coverage actually just increase the thickness of the brushes. You can also go and click on the subdivision. So there are a lot of options, like you can go and twist. You can also increase the gravity. So if I increase the gravity, my brush will fall to the line of gravity. So we standard by default think that gravity acts to the downside, and that's why when you increase the value, your hairs will be deformed towards the ground. You can make it, when you make it 0, then your hairs will fall act like this. So play with the gravity and all these details. Now when I like this, you can just click accept. Remember, clicking on the preview only just gives you the preview details on the viewport, but it is not finalized. It will be finalized when you click on the accept. Then you will able to see this in your viewport as an editable object. Here, as you can see, when I click the accept, it just added another subtool with the name fibers 30. Now here is the challenge. If you want to edit the fibers, you can't do it easily, because these standard brushes, these other brushes are not made to handle such a high volume of fibers. So that's why here are dedicated fiber brushes. Now if you go and click on the Groom Groom Blow, then you can see it is easy to handle these brushes. You can click and on the Groom Brushes, and you can start moving the brushes along the wherever you want. If I want to move brushes on the one direction, then I can do it. Alright. Excuse me. So here another, so these brushes are grooming brushes, so you can add clumps. So clumping you can do, so that's a very natural thing in usually here, so you can add the clumping. You can also change the colors. So this is a groom color, so if I change the color, you can simply start adding that. And this is a groom strong, so basically this is a groom brushes, but actually here you can do it very strongly. Very strong brush. I'll just take a BPR render. Yeah, I'll take another render. So remember, the hairs you see in the viewport is not finals, because this is a low poly version, so that you can work and it doesn't affect your memory a lot. So that's why when you render it, your hairs look quite finished and quite impressive. So make sure to you keep checking by pressing BPR render and render your brushes, render your hairs. Now see, so see the way brush hairs look like. Now this looks better. You can, I can also add the beard, and I would like to. And I will go into the fiber and click on the preview. Quite good. So I will click on the accept, and here we go. So we can again groom it. Change the direction of the hairs. I can just oops. I'm going to take another render so that to see how the beard looks like. Quite good. I like it. Now you can actually go and select all these brushes dedicated for the editing here, so you can increase the length of your hair. So when you click on the groom lengthen, it just increase the length of the hairs. You can just increase. Modifying, you can move, you can also cut them. Okay, this one is very interesting. You can make spikes. So because natural hairs have clumping and lot of details, spiky hairs. You can also go and click on the groom spin knot. So if you notice the sculpt and here's these hairs have some direction, so you can just do this spinning. You can just rotate hairs on some direction. Yeah, of course this looks horrible, so I will just end this video here, because this covers the all hair brushes. And make sure you check all these brushes and understand that how they work. This is groom lumps, groom turbulence, and play with the settings of that. And that's it for this video. In next video I will cover some more features and more tools for the ZBrush, so stay tuned. And if you like this video, and if this video somehow helped you, give this video a like and subscribe my channel if you want to get more updates. Make sure you click on the bell icon so that you can see my all videos updated whenever you want. So that's it for now. That's it for this video, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you and bye bye.